Hello, YouTube. I went to Target last night and found all of these hanging freshly on the peg. And there was only 6, and it looks like they just put them out. I usually open these, but these things are so nice and crispy in the package, nothing wrong. So I'm going to not open these. But look how awesome these are. Auto World is sweet. Lately I love round 2 stuff. Auto World, Johnny Lightning, and Racing Champions Mint. Actually, the Racing Champions Mint have been my favorite. But yeah, that was the Firebird 69 TA. This one's pretty sweet. I think this might be one of my favorites just because it's kind of the oddball. The wedge, the Dodge Polara Max Wedge 63. That is awesome. It's super detailed. Just sweet. And this one. This is one of my favorite cars of all time, like just in real life, but to collect also. Challenger 71 RT, and it's just spectacular. Look how limited that is. I mean, 1 of 1,672. I don't care. I mean, I'll look for the chases and stuff, and I'll hunt them down just like anybody else does. But that's a low number. I mean, that's pretty chasey, anyways, if you ask me. I mean, all the Johnny Lightnings and the Auto World's Johnny Lightnings Racing Champions Mint, they just don't make a whole lot of them. So, and they're awesome. I mean, I would collect them even if they made like 1 million of each car, like Hot Wheels. I mean, which I still collect mainline Hot Wheels, don't get me wrong, but and the Impala, they're just awesome. The hood's open, rubber wheels. Metal on metal. It is awesome. Of course, the Pontiac Grand Prix. Seems like Auto World and Johnny Lightning, probably Racing Champions Mint, I don't know, but it seems like they are just Pontiac crazy. I've got a lot of Pontiacs by then. But man, this one is beautiful, man. I've been working a lot cutting concrete, so I haven't really had a chance to enjoy these. I got off of work and went straight to Target 30 minutes before they closed and picked it up. I can't believe these were still there. I mean, it's like they just stocked them last night, like right before I got there. I don't know why anybody didn't pick these up. And they've only got 1 peg for these that I can see, anyways, at the Target, the Super Target, here in Norman, Oklahoma. And they were still just hanging there, waiting for me to come get them. But that's how all this stuff is. Racing Champions Mint, these, the Johnny Lightnings. I mean, it's like nobody knows they're there. And I know there's collectors around here. I don't know what they're doing. They're sleeping. Good for me. This one's pretty sweet. The Country Squire by Ford. That is just awesome. I love it. You can see the license plate there. My eyesight's not very well. You guys can pause and read it if you want to. Okay, well, there's those. Then today I went to Hobbytown, US of A, here in Norman. I'm surprised it's still open because, I mean, I think the drones are what keeps them alive. But I cleaned them out. These aren't in it. I cleaned them out of all of their 1/64 scale die-cast cars that they had left. And They're not just great looking, but I like them. I got this one just because I grew up collecting Hot Wheels in the 90s. I got this one that's actually 2000. There's a collector number. And I like to get these when I can, just the older 90s and early 2000s models. Early 2000s I kind of grew out of them a little bit. I was too into punk music and not really worried about collecting cars. Because I collected them when I was 5 up. I kind of took about a 10-year hiatus. But I've been collecting a lot again lately. But I like this. This is cool. I know they made a million of them, but it's really just the nostalgia of it that I like. I don't know if I have this one or not. I might have it back in my collection of Hot Wheels. Then on Hot Wheels still, this is circa like 2004 or something. Oh no, 2000. I paid way too much money for them. That's why I tore the tag off. I didn't want anybody to see it because I'm embarrassed. But I just wanted them, and I mainly wanted it because of that right there. That green one. I don't know what it's called. Can somebody help me on this? Oh, okay. And like I said, I've been working. I haven't been able to really enjoy these. Yeah. I know the one on the left is the Vicky, and the middle is the Merc. I have a bunch of those, or the Purple Passion Mercury. And we'll get more on Mercuries here in a second. And you'll see the other box, which you probably already saw, but yeah, those are awesome. I just love those. And again, they probably made a million of these too, and I don't know anything about this. I've never seen these before. I just don't know what the deal is on them. But those are awesome. I'll open them at some point. Rescue them from whatever's tying them down in there, or what. I don't know what's going on in there, but the package is kind of beat up and stuff anyways. I'll get them out of there. I might make another video where I pull those out. But they're pretty sweet. I don't know how many they made or whatever, but they are awesome. And then I found these Jada toys that also has 3 of the Mercuries in there, all chopped up and lowered and pretty badass looking. Dub City OG3 diecast collection. And this isn't all that old. I think this one's is 2004. Yeah, 2004 Jada toys. I don't collect a whole lot of Jada toys. They always felt kind of light and cheap. I don't know if I want to open this. I mean, I probably should, just to rescue them from the packages in there. Man, those are awesome looking. I've never really given Jada toys a chance, but it seems like most of their stuff is just kind of cheap feeling, not really cheap looking. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's got some good detail. It's got tail lights, some headlights of sorts, painted. I like the wheels, they're cool. But for the most part, I don't really like Jada that much. They just are really chintzy and light feeling. They look awesome. All the ones I've seen, they look awesome, but then you pick them up and you're like, wait a minute, feels kind of cheap. Then I went to Toys R Us, and all the green lights, M2s, all that good stuff was cleaned out. That's the story of my life. I'm always late. But I got the last track day car culture Hot Wheel that I was lacking in this set. I think that's pretty cool. For Hot Wheels. Got the real riders. I don't know, I like it. It's pretty cool. Metal on metal. If I collect Hot Wheels, I get like the good looking mainline ones and like the car cultures or 100%ers, whatever is kind of heavier and looks good on detail. Matchbox. I'm never real crazy about Matchbox, but their licensed cars are just pretty awesome. I mean, for $1 especially, I mean that is awesome. The Volvo V60 wagon, I mean it's got a plastic base. And the main thing I don't like about Matchbox are usually the wheels. I think they're worse than Hot Wheels. I mean, they look better than most Hot wheels do, but I don't know, just something about them. They look kind of silly sometimes and just super cheap. But man, these cars, I mean, I think Matchbox is realizing that collectors are a little more sophisticated these days, and they want all the taillight and license plates and headlights and insignias and all that stuff to be detailed. That's pretty nice. I like it. All these next ones are at Toys R Us. Same thing with this. It's Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. And that is awesome. Oh man, yeah, I mean that is awesome. Plastic base. And again, like the wheels are okay looking, they're just kind of silly looking. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, this has the headlights and taillights and license plate detail. Then I got this Hot Wheels at Toys R Us, which it seems like all the Tesla models have been pretty detailed and nice. I like these. I could do without the wheels. I think Hot Wheels have like some of the dumbest looking wheels these days. Depends on what car they're on and all that good stuff, but most of the time they are just ridiculous looking. They're all like the low profile wheels, which is cool on a lot of them, but it's like they put them on every single car. You know, it's in some cars don't look good with low profile wheels, but that's just me. Something's on it. And that, I usually open these, by the way, but I'm gonna keep that in there. I'm just lazy today. And these, I opened one up just to see what they're all about. Kind of going back old school with the box. These are cool. Alfa Romeo 4C, Jeep Cherokee, Trailhawk. The thing I don't like about these, and it's kind of not a big deal to me most of the time, but these is kind of a big deal. I don't know, because it's just so bad. But the scale, that should be a lot bigger. Let's see. What can I compare it to? Like, here's this Mercedes by Matchbox also. I mean, it's like huge compared to the Jeep. I mean, it's a little ridiculous. Should have made the Jeep bigger and the Mercedes smaller. Let's see, you can kind of see that ridiculousness there. But it's got really nice detail for being a little dollar car in a box. And for Matchbox, although like I said, Matchbox's licensed stuff actually looks really good. Except for the wheels. I mean, I just don't like those. I mean, I like that it kind of shows a little tread detail, you know, from the side view. It looks like you've got a big, nice treaded tire. You know, it's going to sit like that, doesn't matter, but it's plastic base, metal top, but it just feels super light, and it's super small, but it's cool though. I mean, it is cool looking. It's got a lot of detail. I like it. And then I haven't opened this one. So you'll get to see me open it here. Get my hobby knife. That I don't have. Where is it? I'll just use a regular knife. Sorry, kind of dead time silence, but alright. Let's see. Sorry for all the shakiness and silence. I'm not a very good video maker, as you can see. Once again, I mean, that one's nice. I do like that. It's got the nice detail. Sorry, this whole past couple minutes of this video is going to be bad. Moving all over the place. But yeah, and look at the tail lights, headlights, plastic base, plastic wheels. And actually the wheels aren't too terrible, but still they don't do this car justice. It looks a little small in the wheel well, that back one, and the front one for that matter. But it's pretty sweet looking. I don't know, it's cool. Okay. I've collected a lot more Matchbox lately because they're kind of good looking. Well, there's that stuff. You can look for another video coming soon. I'm always getting cars. Once again, this is my daughter's desk, not mine. Hello, kitty. And that's it. Thanks for watching.